Hello and welcome to this entry onto the Soda Pop playlist. At least I think it's Soda Pop, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to be taking a look at this. This is Mountain Dew Energy Cherry Lime Lift in the 16-ounce pounder can. This was not the review that I had planned for this evening. This is actually something that I came across in a store locally and I was interested in. And then I got it home and I was like, you know what? If I'm interested in it, then maybe someone else is. I'll review it. So I am not planning at this time on going into energy drinks. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm familiar with the Mountain Dew brand. It's what Mountain Dew is what I used to drink before Pepsi Max Backdash Zero came around. Before Pepsi Max, Mountain Dew had the highest caffeine count of regular line sodas. I mean, I'm not talking about Jolt or anything else like that. So you got a 16-ounce can. It is billing it as 180 milligrams of caffeine, immune support, and mental boost. All right. On the back or side or curvature, they are billing it as caffeine equal to 2 cups of coffee. It's 5% juice, 0 added sugar. There's zinc, vitamins A and C, antioxidants. Okay. You know, I am one that takes vitamins, but anything extra vitamin-wise, I mean, for the most part, you cannot overdose on vitamins. Going over 1,500 milligrams of vitamin C may goof with your stomach, for example, but there's no, like, outside of stuff like that, there's no real dire effects, except for when you get into stuff like potassium and some of the more not your everyday type things. Anyway, so I'm going to see, because I have yet again adjusted the focusing, if we can just get the nutritional information on this. When you look at the nutritional information, besides the normal stuff you see on nutritional information, there is the vitamin count, which is something to note about this product. The product is running at about $2 a can. Okay? I do not know what energy drinks cost. I do not drink them. The reason for this being, besides caffeine, they have other stimulant ingredients that don't really agree with me. They make me shaky, basically. So I don't know what the pricing is for something like Rockstar or any of those. This product is running at about $2 locally at my local ShopRite. So nutritional information, and hopefully we can get that, and there we go. So notice they have the A and C, but there's also 100% niacin. B6 is running at close to 90%, it looks like, and zinc. Zinc is essential for immune health. If you do not take zinc, you should. Zinc should be right up there with vitamin C as far as vitamin taking goes. I take daily a 50 milligram tablet of zinc. The B12 is also a good deal. Now, the B6 rather, I'm sorry. B12 being the other one. If you want B vitamins, you can buy like a B vitamin super complex, which is usually 6, 12, and one other that I can't think of off the top of my head. That's what I take. Due to past, how am I going to say this, lifestyles, I am, and when I say, you know what, somebody's going to be like, oh, drinking, due to past drinking, okay? Lifestyles, that was a bad choice of wording. Due to past drinking, I am B vitamin deficient. Constantly. It's an ongoing thing. I'll never not be. So B vitamins are always good for me. So basically, you know, this is a Pepsi Cola company product. It is another mainline product that I'm doing here. I did not plan on doing so many cans or plastic bottles this early in this playlist, but that's the way it's working out. I am planning on doing an order very shortly on sort of old-timey glass bottle stuff, which is what is supposed to be doing now if I didn't keep getting sidetracked. So I am hopeful of this. No added sugar is good. Towards my end of my personal use of Mountain Dew, I had to switch over to the diet because the regular product was so sugary it started goofing with me. And then after I went to the diet, I tried to go back at one point, and the regular Mountain Dew literally tasted like it was syrup. So we're going to pop this open. I'm going to get the glass out of the cooler here. We will be going with the standard 14-ounce bar pint, which is already fogging up, which does not say a lot for my air conditioner. If there is background noise going on this video, I have intermittent downpours happening at the moment, and I have left my main air conditioner in another room on, which may or may not be picked up with this mic system. So, regular can. It is pink. Smells cherry limeish. Cherry limeish. What is that? It's limeish. So well, let's just pour this in now that we're at the... Whoa, okay, desk. Oh, desk, I bet you didn't see that coming. You were waiting for that Cougar Snuff. You got cherry lime-ish stuff. So it's not pink when you get it into the glass. It is really red, as you can see. It smells good. I'm just hoping, you know, no added sugar. They do have no added sugar. All right? Whenever they feel the need to say added, I go, okay, what's naturally occurring in the product? Because otherwise, normally you just say no sugar. Smells good. It is carbonated, so I'm happy to report to you that this is actually a soda pop. I didn't think it was going to be still, but, you know. That's pretty good. Now, recently, at least on this channel, I did do a Frosty product, which was a cherry limeade, I believe. And this is in the same vein as that. From a taste aspect, that being a cane sugar product tastes better. But it was caffeine free, number one, and number two, sugar. I couldn't drink that all day. I wouldn't want to, being outside, being hot and whatnot. That said, I'm wondering if this is staining my tongue. Nah, it's not staining my tongue. That's good. Because after I drink something, I really don't want to walk around looking like a 4-year-old with everybody knowing that I just drank something. The cherry's definitely there. It's maybe stronger in smell than it is in the taste, but it's definitely there. It's sort of the mellowing effect. That said, there is a sort of twang, which is the lime. It's more of a, I don't want to say a mouth reaction. It's not so much the taste of lime, but there's something there that gives it sort of a tart twist. That would be the lime. This is good. Although, being that it is 20 of 2 in the morning, I'm not sure if I want to drink this whole can. But having said that, now I realize that's sort of ridiculous. I'm bound to drink the whole can because rock and roll. This was one of a number of products. Depending on turnout on this video will depend whether I do any of the others in the near future anyway. It's good, but the price point is a little, I could drink 3 servings out of a 2-liter of Pepsi Max for that count, or 2.5 servings. And the Pepsi Max, it's running, if I get it on some sort of deal, it's running at about $1.75 a 2-liter, quarter more right here. So it's like, taste wise, for something to switch it up, this is pretty good. And switching it up, no sugar, so I'm not going to pass out in the absolute tropical paradise that I work in. But, drinking this more than once in a while, drinking it daily, multiple times, I don't know. It's good having the vitamins there and whatnot, but really at the end of the day, the breakdown is that buying vitamins is probably cheaper. It's good having the caffeine, but there's cheaper ways to go about it. But it is convenient that it's all in one can here. So it's one of those deals, like if you have the money to burn and you really, really like the flavor, and the flavor is not something that you're going to, unless you dislike cherry and limes, then obviously don't drink the cherry lime flavored product. But besides that, it's not a bad flavor at all, but it's not a flavor. The flavor isn't something you're going to be willing to pay the extra $1 for. It's not like, this is the greatest thing I ever tasted. Here, take my money. Like, it's not one of the, So, it's a good showing. It's a good showing. I wanted to stay away from, especially the big company like Pepsi-Cola, Coca-Cola. I really wanted to stay away from that. And I probably will be moving back into the small run glass bottles. But this actually interested me. So I'm actually glad I know now. All in all, it's a good showing. It's a good product. It's just I'm not quite sure about the price point. If this thing was like 50 cents less, like $1.50 is still a little bit, for one can, it's still a little bit pricey. But at the $1.50 mark, I'd be like, oh, you got to try this, go, But $2 a can, and now that is in my state, in my locale. Now, a lot of taxes on soda pop are below even the state level. They're municipalities sometimes. So it depends where you're at, I suppose. But if you're really interested and you definitely need a caffeine jolt, you may want to consider Mountain Dew Energy. The cherry lime lift is, as it says, it's cherry lime. It's not terrible. It's better than a lot of zero sugar energy drinks that I've tried in the past. I mean, they got it right. I just have I'm a little questioning of the price point. But that all said, right now, economically in the United States, it's becoming very blurry as to what real pricing should be. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, we could, really lay into them for this high price. But I didn't check today, not that I normally do, but who knows what the price of aluminum's at. So, I mean, all that stuff that comes down on companies is going to be passed on to you. The truck that drove this to the store was running on diesel. I don't know if you've noticed the diesel prices as of like. Diesel's always absolutely killed me that it was even higher than gas. Diesel is basically gasoline that didn't get processed all the way through. So at the processing facility, the refinery, it's not refined down to gas. Like, there's less work in refining diesel, if that makes any sense. Maybe I may be saying that wrong. There's probably somebody out there in an oil field on their phone right now going, I'm going to correct him. But general idea. So, anyway, this has been my rather long-winded and somewhat wandering review, again, of a can that you cannot read. Mountain Dew Energy, Cherry Lime Lift. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.